What if the success you've cultivated with fervor and intention remained unseen by those who ought to cherish you the most? Emily Carter, 50, may not be a millionaire, nor does she cruise in a luxury car, yet she has subtly transformed the lives of thousands through her online learning platform. While the outside world hails her as a visionary educator, her family perceives her in a contrasting light: dismissive, condescending, and, most painfully, indifferent. As the evening unfolds, she steps into a Thanksgiving dinner that lacks the warmth of familiarity. Her brother, with his tales of beachfront properties and lucrative investments, fills the air with a sense of pride that only deepens her unease. "How's that little project of yours going?" The question hangs in the air, sharp and pointed, yet, unbeknownst to her family, this night holds the promise of transformation. What unfolds when purpose clashes with pride, and the subtle influence insists on recognition? This narrative transcends mere familial ties. It serves as a poignant reminder that success manifests in myriad forms, and the most resonant voice is not always the most boisterous. Join us on this journey of subtle strength, difficult revelations, and a pivotal moment that will linger in your memory. If you have ever felt overlooked by those nearest to you, this narrative is meant for you. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. What unfolds next could transform your perspective on your own family. Introducing Emily Carter, a fifth mother hailing from Boston, whose fervor for education ignited a modest empire online learning platform that has subtly flourished into a remarkable success. Emily embodies the belief in the transformative power of knowledge, capable of changing lives, one learner at a time. However, today, she grapples with a familiar tension as she readies herself for her family's dinner. In the midst of her family, where worth is frequently measured by material riches, Emily perceives herself as a tiny vessel lost in an ocean of extravagance. An ever-present unease lingers, fueled by the critical remarks that often emerge, echoing the sentiment that, in their perspective, her existence may appear limited and insignificant. Yet, when the heart gauges success through the lens of intangible victories such as joy, influence, and the impact on community, can material wealth truly encapsulate our essence? As Emily traverses this intricate familial terrain, she yearns for a comprehension that transcends mere financial figures. We have just witnessed Emily's trepidation as she approaches her family. Now, she finds herself on the brink of a quest for authentic acceptance and profound familial bonds. What revelations regarding family and connection will Emily unveil in the chapters to come? Let us discover together. We just witnessed Emily, a devoted mother and an inspiring entrepreneur, making her way to the family dinner, her heart heavy with apprehension. She longs for relationships steeped in love and understanding, untouched by the superficial sheen of wealth. Despite her achievements, an emotional chasm exists between her and her family, a disconnect that pierces deeper than any financial setback. What she truly desires are authentic connections, those heartfelt conversations and shared experiences that weave the fabric of genuine family life. Emily yearns for her family to look beyond the surface, to recognize the pulse of her efforts, passion, her vision for a meaningful legacy. She often ponders, isn't the genuine gauge of success rooted in the connections we cultivate? In a realm where affluence frequently masquerades as achievement, Emily resolutely holds that family is characterized by love and support, rather than the heft of one's bank account. As we delve into her family dinner, where riches and prestige loom large, will Emily discover a path to transcend the divide and reveal her true self? What awaits? Let us uncover the answer. We just witnessed Emily, a woman in search of authentic familial bonds, embark on a Thanksgiving dinner that seems to offer everything her heart does not desire. As she enters her brother Greg's opulent abode, embellished with luxurious details, shining marbles, sumptuous furnishings, and guests dressed in high fashion, she is painfully reminded that her family equates value with affluence. The atmosphere is saturated with the clatter of glasses and boisterous laughter, eclipsed by stories of lavish journeys and grand possessions. Greg, ever the proud sibling, stands at the center of the conversation, regaling others with stories of his recent court victories and future career aspirations. His eyes twinkle with a blend of mischief and condescension as they finally fall upon Emily. "So, Emily," he smirks, "how goes the little online venture of yours? Monetizing hobbies now, are we?" Her heart twinges at the dismissive tone, a subtle reminder of the wealth disparity that has long been the unspoken divide in their family. Conversations around her swirl like a relentless tide. Exclusive island getaways in the Bahamas, the latest of SUVs parked in driveways, investments that would ensure secure futures for generations. In this coliseum of affluence, Emily finds herself making eye contact with the family portraits, searching for the comfort that these familiar faces once brought her. Is this the family she's part of? A family where love is quantified by the weight of a wallet. Amidst the din, she stands like an island, silently questioning the values that once bound them together. Is there no room for her accomplishments in education? In transforming lives, one student at a time, will they ever recognize the success she witnesses daily, far beyond mere monetary value? As she ponders these questions, a flood of memories of kindness, shared laughter, and simpler days before the intricate ballet of social standing envelops her. Will those cherished moments of love and togetherness ever return to the present? What lies ahead? Let's discover. As Emily occupies her seat at the elegantly set dinner table, her thoughts wander through the hallways of her family's history, each recollection infused with the rich colors of enduring familial relationships. She remembers how her relatives appeared to navigate life with an effortless grace, reveling in the luxuries that wealth afforded them, while her own accomplishments felt diminished beneath their scrutinizing eyes. An early memory surfaces from a family wedding, where the chatter at the table danced around new investments and lavish getaways. She can still feel the weight of insignificance pressing down on her, as her aspirations for online education were dismissed as trivial pastimes. In a distant recollection, a backyard barbecue from years past plays out vividly in her thoughts. Her brother, Greg, commanded the conversation with tales of his latest courtroom victory, earning nods of admiration from all present. When the focus shifted, albeit reluctantly, to Emily, her announcement about the launch of her educational platform was met with polite smiles and swift topic changes. Despite her undeniable talents and hard-won achievements, the underlying message was unmistakable. In a family where wealth dictated value, her contributions were regarded as insignificant, her efforts quietly overshadowed until they crumbled beneath the weight of towering expectations. These moments have woven themselves into the very essence of Emily's being, reinforcing the tale that she is the poor relation, unworthy of the family's esteem, as long as it is gauged solely by financial success. Yet, deep within her, she understands that her achievements transcend mere wealth. Her resolve has birthed an enterprise that transforms lives, that educates and elevates its worth far beyond any ledger. Now, amidst the opulence of the current dinner scene, where her brother's condescending applause drowns out her thoughts, Emily ponders, will there ever be a day when they acknowledge the significance of what she has created? As emotions swell within her, she grapples with the profound impact of her memories, yearning for her truth to be acknowledged and embraced by her loved ones. Yet, when fate intervenes with an unforeseen turn of events, the evening takes a dramatic shift. A call arrives, an unexpected recognition of her work that promises to alter the course of her life. What implications does this hold for Emily? The journey awaits discovery. We just saw Emily grappling with the emotional toll of being undervalued by her family, despite her admirable efforts and achievements. As the family gathered around the dinner table, engaging in superficial conversations about material wealth, Emily's phone rang, breaking the tense atmosphere. It was Alex, her devoted assistant. Ever so slightly flustered, Emily answered the call, planning to keep it brief. Only in her haste, she unwittingly set the phone to speaker mode. "Hey, Emily," Alex's voice boomed over the table, vibrant with excitement. "Just wanted to update you on the fantastic news. We're officially partnering with the National Educational Nonprofit. This collaboration is going to amplify our reach to thousands of underprivileged students nationwide. Word from the nonprofit is that they couldn't be happier with our mission-driven approach and educational resources. This is just the beginning." As the words hung in the air, the room fell into complete silence. The clinking of forks ceased, and eyes turned towards Emily, a mix of surprise and newfound respect washing over the faces that once regarded her as the poor relation. Emily's heart pounded with a mix of pride and disbelief at the shift unfolding before her. Here she was, at the very table where she often felt lesser. Now, at the center of all, for once, it transcended the need to validate her worth. It was about unveiling the authentic influence her life's work had wrought. Alex pressed on, scarcely cognizant of the profound transformation his call was igniting. Your vision and dedication have truly made a difference, Emily. Congratulations. His words reverberated through the room, underscoring the immeasurable impact of Emily's platform on the world of treasure, far surpassing any material wealth deliberated at that table. So, what lies ahead for Emily and her family? How will this newfound awareness mold their future interactions? Let's explore. In the aftermath of Alex's accidental yet serendipitous phone call, the room was enveloped in a profound silence. The family, previously absorbed in their materialistic boasts, now faced a different kind of richness, one defined by significance and intention. Emily, typically the quiet observer at family gatherings, sensed a transformation. Her niece, Lily, enchanted by the unfolding dialogue about Emily's unforeseen achievements, was the first to break the stillness. "Aunt Emily, that's incredible," Lily exclaimed, her eyes sparkling with sincere admiration. It was in Lily's voice that Emily discovered the strength to articulate her truth. Motivated, Emily began to recount her journey. She conveyed how her platform transcended mere business. It was a mission-driven initiative, dedicated to providing access to quality education for underserved communities. As she explained the vision and the values that fueled her every day, something magical happened around the dinner table. Faces softened, and even her brother Greg listened intently. His usual air of superiority quietly settled. The moment acted as a bridge, inviting her family into a world where success was redefined. It wasn't just about what one could accumulate, but about what one could contribute to the lives of others. Emily's story resonated, echoing a deeper understanding. The narrative of their family dynamic, often overshadowed by competition and material scales, was slowly rewritten through Emily's words. Each sentence lent a new perspective, showing that success, authentic and profound, stemmed from passion and purpose. As the evening unfolded, the family's hardened perceptions began to melt away, replaced by a newfound respect for Emily's unique path. Her story didn't just bridge understanding, it nurtured the seeds of empathy and connection, paving the way for a stronger family bond. As the ambient warmth of her words settled in, the room felt noticeably different, as if lighter. Emily's quiet diligence had carved a space for new conversations, ones rooted in shared values and mutual admiration. So, what's next when a simple revelation redefines success? As every family dynamic holds untapped stories, hidden from view, perhaps the answer lies in seeking them out. Let's discover together. We just witnessed how a single phone call could transform the entire atmosphere of Emily's family dinner. What ensued was a deep realization that resonated throughout the dining room. Emily's niece Lily expressed the admiration we all felt, her eyes sparkling with a newfound clarity. In that moment, surrounded by her family, Emily embraced the chance to truly articulate her feelings. Here she stood, no longer overshadowed by her siblings' material successes, but confidently illuminated by her purpose. Teaching isn't merely her profession, she conveyed, it's her passion, her means of empowering minds and shaping a future defined not by wealth, but by impact. Emily expressed the profound satisfaction she derives from each online class she completes, with every student's aspiration reflecting her life's purpose. As she spoke with fervor, her family began to recognize that true success lies not in the riches she may or may not possess, but in the lives she influences and transforms. This realization resonates deeply within us all amidst the murmurs of "what do you do for a living?" or the inevitable comparisons during festive gatherings. It is the richness of our relationships and the meaning behind our endeavors that hold the greatest significance. Emily's words held a transformative power, gently dismantling long-held misconceptions and igniting a dialogue that had remained silent during family gatherings. Her parents leaned in, their pride in her accomplishments evident in their soft smiles. For the first time, the entire table grasped the essence of true richness, a tapestry of meaningful connections, strengthened by understanding and mutual respect. In that moment, Emily not only shifted the conversation but also redefined what success truly meant for her family. Communication emerged as the pivotal force that ushered in a transformative era for the Carter family. The walls constructed from assumptions and feelings of inadequacy fell away, giving rise to connections forged in empathy and respect. Emily's narrative not only healed her family's fractured perspectives but also invited us to examine the intricacies of our own lives. What false beliefs might we cling to? In what ways can candid conversations reshape the stories within our own families? What lies ahead? Join us as we embark on a profound exploration of the values that unite us. We have just witnessed how Emily's disclosure regarding her company's influence started to alter her family's understanding of what success genuinely entails. In our own experiences, family dynamics can frequently be intricate, molded by entrenched beliefs and anticipations. Picture a dinner table akin to Emily's, where discussions may meander towards comparisons or evaluations concerning affluence and professional accomplishments. Reflect on this. What genuinely binds your family beyond the surface? Empathy and humility serve as formidable instruments we can employ to close gaps and foster authentic relationships. As we engage in each interaction with a spirit of understanding, attentive listening, and genuine compassion, we begin to honor the distinct paths that shape our lives. True success transcends mere financial gain or the allure of prestigious titles. It resides in the bonds we nurture, the passions that ignite our spirits, and the sense of purpose that propels our endeavors. Today, take a moment to ponder your own familial connections. Are there opportunities to more openly acknowledge and celebrate each individual's journey? In doing so, we cultivate spaces where every member feels cherished and esteemed. But what lies ahead for Emily and her family? Let us discover together. In contemplating Emily's remarkable journey, we observe a family once fragmented by discord unite, forging pathways of renewed respect and connection. We have seen Emily's challenges, perceived through the prism of a small business, evolve into a powerful narrative of purpose and influence. Her tale, both poignant and authentic, illuminated for her family the profound nature of true success extending well beyond the limits of material gain. We recall how Emily's niece, Lily, was the first to shatter the silence, extending admiration that became the cornerstone of their healing. As the Carters traversed this path, they began to peel away the layers of superficial wealth, uncovering that it is the threads of understanding and respect that genuinely enrich our lives. This transformation reshaped their view of greatness, illuminating shared narratives, laughter, and mutual support as the true jewels of family. Now, as we reflect on Emily's journey and the evolving dynamics within her family, we are compelled to ask ourselves, what truly unites our own family? Perhaps it is time to delve deeper, cherishing one another not for our accomplishments, but for our essence. What lies ahead in this extraordinary voyage of rediscovery and genuine connection? Let us explore together. As we reflect on Emily's journey from uncertainty to newfound respect within her family, it's a gentle reminder for us all. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to get lost chasing material achievements, measuring success by numbers and possessions. Yet, as the Carters learned, true value lies within the connections we forge and the love we nurture. Authenticity is the compass guiding us to a fulfilling life, resonating far deeper than any bank statement could. This moment invites you to pause and consider, what defines your family bonds? Are we truly present, sharing openly with those we love, or are we hiding behind facades crafted by expectations? Authentic relationships are the cornerstone of lasting happiness, and like any treasure, they require time, empathy, and understanding to flourish. So, let's take a moment to reach out, share a meaningful conversation, or simply listen. In doing so, we build bridges of compassion that withstand the tests of time. Embrace the beauty of your family's unique story, cherish it, and recognize its irreplaceable worth. Remember, it's these sincere ties that shape our world. What's next for your family journey? Let's cherish every step,